This is who has really been through the wars and
scars.
And she's rather unscathed.
I hide my scars. Yes, thank you all so much for coming. This is really amazing. Really, really impressed with the turnout tonight. One thing that I will remind everybody of is people, they know we exist, they really don't know what to do with us or what they can do with us. And one of the things I want to say is, especially with our new mini studio, if you have an organization that needs a PSA done, call us. Because this is primarily one of the main things we're going to be doing in that mini studio. We'll be doing lots of things, but organizations can do quick little down and dirty PSAs for upcoming events or whatever you might be having. We will be having classes, training on the main studio and the mini studio. And don't forget, when you have an event out in the community, to please send us some kind of an announcement. We have an on-air bulletin board for any events in the community that will air multiple times during the day. So please remember, when you're doing your mailing list and your media contacts, we're media, so don't forget us. That's really important. And also, when there's just events in the community, a concert, a play, something happened at the park, could be your child's birthday party, could be anything. If somebody videotapes that, bring it to us and we will play it. We don't edit, we don't preview. We do have standards. We want to be able to see and hear it, but we want to encourage you. Our standards are, not always that high, but we do have. We do want to encourage you to remember that there's many people in the community that don't get to come to a lot of the events. And we are about community. So if somebody videotapes something cool in the community that's happening and shares it with the rest, then there's more bang for the buck. So please, please think about that when you know there's something happening that's fun. Thanks so much for coming.
We are actually going to have a ribbon cutting, one inside and one outside, but I want to emphasize the fact that for a community this size to have its own television station is really a great thing. Yes. And it makes us more of a community. It can bring us together. It can be a vehicle, a channel, if you don't mind the pun, a channel for all of our interests. It can be a way to educate one another, to showcase our cultural and artistic communities and individuals. And it is migrating with the technology that is developing, so it is our step into the future as well as keeping a hold of the past. Kathy Wilcox-Barnes is here from the Historical Society. We have a very valuable past that we are trying to capture and maintain. We also have a vibrant present that we want to keep a hold of, and the television station has been on an edge, and so we really need people to recognize that we have a future, and we want to develop it. We don't want to lose this capability. And yeah, Yuri.
Yeah, how far does the signal go, and does it stay like in the county, and is there an outreach thing?
Good question, thank you. We are carried on 2 cable channels, basically Comcast Cable, Grass Valley, Nevada City, Suddenlink Cable, also we go to Lake Wildwood. Suddenlink Cable is South County and Truckee. But we also stream live on the internet 24/7. So we are worldwide, and when I was doing the election show in November, my son was watching it from Taiwan. And he was sending me images of me on TV. I was sitting there, with my iPad, and all of a sudden I pop up. So the fact is that we can showcase our community all over the world, and as we develop our content, and that's where we really need to focus, is developing our content, show who we are to the world. Our whole community will be supported, artistically, culturally, financially, businesses, corporations. There are plus and minuses of it, but we need a certain amount of what is it called, the critical mass, in order to flourish. And we are still flourishing as a community, but this will enable us to inform more people of who we are. Virginia.
So Lou, I have a question. I would like to suggest a match. Do you have like matchmaking? Because like I want to do my nature show about local ecology in Nevada County. And maybe I'm not so skilled with the camera, and maybe there's somebody who's really good with the camera but isn't comfortable in being in front of one. Is there going to be like a little matchmaking?
Right. What Virginia is referring to really is how we function in communicating with one another. So now we have our own Facebook page. We have constant contact. We are, the matchmaker is right here, Terry. She is able to bring people together, but more and more as you frequent us, you become, like Patty was saying, you become familiar with who we are. You find out what's available, who can volunteer to do what. More and more we want students from the middle schools and high schools. We're going to be having some summer camp classes for kids and at the middle school and high school levels. So more and more that will develop, but we've reached a new level at this facility, and it really in some ways it's like starting over, because all of our communications with the schools need to be reestablished. We need to have more, interns here. We have 2 now. I hope that will grow. I'm sure it will. So, as you become more involved, it's a network, and the network works better the more people are in it, right? So more possibilities. We have a lot of people besides Randy and Cyrus. We have a lot of people here who work cameras. So it's just a matter of making friends. Becoming part of the family. So